欖球向來俾人一種粗豪嘅感覺，係男性專利嘅運動。不過隨住時代嘅改變，欖球場上終於出現巾幗不讓鬚眉嘅女球手。雖然佢哋身材唔高大，但係佢哋勝在走位靈活，所以比賽一樣咁好睇、咁刺激㗎。
喂 Alex， 你今日帶我嚟呢個欖球場度，係咪想同我單對單咁較量下打場友誼波呢？係，
只不過知道你喺澳洲讀過書，咁對欖球有啲認識，咪揾埋你一齊做主持咯。
只不過咁做 rugby 唔係話要去大球場嘅咩？
唔使，呢度有玩啊！
咁為咗促進呢個香港女子欖球嘅發展啊，咁每年一度嘅女子對抗賽呢，亦都喺日前舉行啦。咁學員呢，將會依照呢個年齡同埋呢個球會呢，分成港島同埋半島隊嘅 U14 同埋 U16，最後10人大軍名單嘅。
Well, it's really an opportunity for the two representative teams, one being the Peninsula, one being the island, to get together and have a bit of representative rugby in Hong Kong without having to travel overseas. So it's a showcase really just to showcase rugby, especially with this girls event, showcase girls rugby in Hong Kong.
其實喺香港島同九龍半島兩邊廂都一樣臥虎藏龍，為咗精益求精，選拔嘅過程可以話相當嚴謹㗎。
Okay. Well, it's the coaches that and the selectors that actually choose the players, and they're chosen from playing games against each other, from doing drills. It's all down to the ability of the players, and it was extremely tight this year. It was very difficult for the selectors to actually make the selections, and we're looking forward to a really good set of games.
唔單止一年一度嘅競技賽啊，咁香港欖球總會喺推動女子參與呢一項運動嘅時候，亦都不遺餘力㗎。
Hong Kong now has, in the mini union, just over 3,000 players playing rugby who are aged between 4 and 12, of which 455 of those are girls. As a club, we're very keen to try and promote girls rugby, and as such, we're actually now developing girls-only games for girls from the age of 9 and 10, which forms one age group, and the other age group from the ages of 11 and 12, which are combined. After that, they move out into what we call Colts rugby, which is the first two age groups is 13s and 14s combined, and it goes on as we progress from there.
So we have the clubs, and we have the school league. And there are Super Sundays happening for the season, and also the All-Girls Tournament once a year. And the Titan Sevens is also another opportunity they have to compete. And it's growing, and we want more girls to come and join us.
既然有咁多機會俾一班小妹妹參加欖球，唔知一班欖球教練又覺得男仔同女仔有咩大分別呢？
To be honest, girls are quite often easier to train than boys. They tend to listen and do more as they're told. Boys just think they know it all and go and run off and do their own thing. So obviously it's important to try and teach them to make sure they know what they're doing, but they do learn very, very quickly. And it is a lot of the skills they need to learn, the initial skills, are quite basic and quite easy to follow. So it's not too difficult, and girls of any age, shape, size, they all have the ability to play rugby.
距離正式比賽嘅日子咧就越嚟越近啦，咁港島隊嘅備戰咧可謂如火如荼。咁雖然咧操練嘅項目好多，咁但係呢一班 U14嘅隊員咧亦都勇於接受挑戰㗎。
好充實啦！我哋都諗到咗啲 tactics， 同埋我哋有練到好多比賽嗰陣會用嘅嘢，咁希望可以用嚟打敗到 Peninsula。Well,
it's really exciting because you get to just get out there and play and not care what you look like or what everyone's thinking. You just do what you do.
1, 2, 3, Island! 呢邊上半島隊當然唔會坐以待斃啦。喺訓練嗰陣，個個都做到一絲不苟，教練就實行如賽於操，希望提升一班女仔嘅狀態。
It's good. It's very good. I mean, we've brought together all the best girls from all the different teams in Kowloon, and we only have about 4 sessions to train them, so it's not much time. And so the amount of time they put in the effort is very good, and it reflects how hard they're working. I think they're going to do really well as a result.
Okay, girls, do you feel confident for the coming match?欖球俾人嘅感覺咧，都係相當體力化嘅。咁球員呢，周不時咧就會同對手有呢個猛烈嘅撞擊嘅。咁身為旁觀者嘅家長，係基於咩理由會俾自己嘅寶貝女去參加呢一項咁激烈嘅運動嘅呢？
I'm very happy for her to play rugby because it's a great team sport and she makes a lot of friends, and it doesn't matter if they go to the same school or they go to different schools, they're all good friends, and it's a great team sport, so it's not just one individual making all the goals. It's they all have to play as a team in order for the team to win.
雖然欖球係可以幫助小朋友學習團隊精神嘅重要性，但正所謂傷在兒身，痛在母心啊！作為母親唔多唔少都會擔心仔仔女女嘅安全嘅。
I worry a lot, but it's part of the game. My girls loves to play rugby, so they have fun playing rugby, and so I have to support them.
Okay, so Deborah?
Well, I think every parent has a worry for their child, whether it's playing rugby, whether it's out on the streets. And I think that what I like about rugby is the coaches teach them extremely well how to protect themselves, how to take the tackle, how to make sure that they minimise their risks.
與其唔放心，不如就好似 Fierce 咁，身體力行，自己做埋教練，去指導一對寶貝女，實行透過欖球去體現親子嘅樂趣。佢嘅大女 Asha 同埋細女 Anissa 喺得到爸爸嘅栽培之下，亦都順利躋身港島 U16 同埋 U14 嘅代表。Fierce 當然對佢哋寄予厚望啦。
Well, so far, touch wood, they've been playing well and no serious injuries, and I hope they continue to play well. And maybe never know, one day they can play for Hong Kong, That's what they want, and touch wood, hopefully they can make it.
嚟到比賽當日，估唔到呢班女子欖球員打波先嚟落雨啊，而且仲要係落大雨嗰隻添。不過見到大雨滂沱，都依然無損佢哋嘅鬥志喎。
冇錯啦，咁大家而家睇到嘅呢，就係港島 U14 對住半島 U14 嘅比賽啦。咁戰況呢，相當之緊張嘅喎。結果呢，喺大雨之下，身穿深藍色衫嘅半島隊成功做出一個達陣。咁以10-0呢贏咗對抗賽嘅第一場波喎。咁賽後呢，我哋揾到港島隊嘅隊長 Anissa 傾下偈喎。好啦，咁而家喺我身邊咧就有港島隊嘅 U14 嘅其中一位隊員 Fierce 喺度㗎，係 Fierce。係咁啊，就其實咧今日咧就想問翻 Fierce 啊，咁其實咧佢覺得佢自己表現如何啦 ？So how do you feel with your performance today?
We tried our best. I think we could have done a little bit better, pushed harder from the beginning, but well, they deserved to win, so.
好啦，第一回合港島隊就輸咗波，一班 U16 嘅師姐唔知又可唔可以幫佢哋嘅師妹報仇呢？
咁比賽咧繼續喺大雨之下進行嘅，咁港島隊咧繼續着翻紅色衫，咁見到佢哋喺身形上邊咧就比較高挑啲嘅，咁應付呢個半島隊嘅防守咧需要更加多嘅靈活走位。咁備受注目嘅7號球衣 Nadia 咧，今場教練 David 咧就安排咗佢打呢個逆風啊，充分發揮出佢嘅速度啊，結果咧成功2度突破對手防線，達陣成功，協助港島 U16 大勝一仗。
So David, so I know Nadia is playing really well today. So how do you feel with her performance? Do you think she has got really good potential?
Oh, absolutely. Nadia's a fantastic player. She's showing a lot of potential, and if she keeps the way she's going, well, Hong Kong's going to have a very strong player, coming up through the ranks, which is great. And a lot of these girls too, you'll start seeing them in the Hong Kong side in years to come.
咁我而家就問翻 Nadia 本身啊，佢睇下佢今日覺得自己表現如何。So Nadia, so you play with good performance today. So how do you feel by yourself?
I feel good.
咁啊 ，Nadia 咧可能咧開心得滯啊，咁啊就同我哋講話表現咧都係非常之好啊。唔知佢有冇信心咧喺將來嘅日子入香港隊咧 ？So Nadia, do you feel confident to get into the Hong Kong team in the future?
Hopefully, hopefully.
哇！真係非常之開心啊，睇佢嘅表現啊！咁啊，佢都咧好希望啊，可以喺將來日子入到香港隊啊！咁啊喺度咧，再一次恭喜晒港島區 U16嘅女子欖球隊嘅。Thank you very much, girls. Thank you, thank you, thank you, David. Thanks.
其實香港欖球呢個運動一直以嚟俾人一個感覺都係由外籍人士主導㗎。咁不過而家香港代表隊入面亦都有唔少華人面孔出咗嚟喎。咁究竟呢班華人喺身形上會唔會好輸蝕呢？
其實係有嘅，因為我哋嘅身形可能冇哋咁大隻啦，因為佢哋天生嘅骨架都比較大。但係咁其實我哋可以透過我哋嘅靈活啦，同埋速度都可以即係克服到呢個缺點咯。咁其實如果同啲比較大隻嗰啲外國人咧一齊練波，其實都可以我哋都會有進步嘅，因為我哋始終都要對住啲唔同嘅身形嘅球員啦。咁我哋譬如 tackle 佢哋會低啲啊，咁其實自己都會有進步咯。
Definitely, they're quite quick. That's one thing I've definitely found. They're quick and they really make you have to tackle with good technique because they are quite low to the ground, quite low. They're smaller than Westerners in general, so your technique has to be a little bit better going against the local girls.
Jump! 聽完 Christine 咁講，似乎我哋華人球員打欖球雖然係身形輸蝕咗，不過論靈巧、敏捷度，華人就更勝一籌。而且喺本地操練，華人就更加有着數添。
When I'm training with them, no, the only time that you might notice it is again with speech. If the girls are talking and the coach may speak in Cantonese to correct something that was done wrong, if you don't speak any Cantonese, you might be asking, "What do you say? What do you say?" So in that aspect, yes, it's they have the advantage because they know what's going on when the coach is speaking both Cantonese and in English, where I only understand when he's speaking in English. So they have the advantage of hearing all the corrections and getting that part of the training.
其實只要有心投入參與啊，咁欖球呢一項運動咧，無論咩人都可以玩嘅喎。咁啊，最緊要咧由細到大咁發展，咁樣咧我哋香港咧就唔難出到一班出色嘅欖球代表㗎啦。
即係我都知，其實香港人可能其實都唔係話少人打嘅，即係可能入選到就唔係話咁大機會咯，因為其實都要真係要你花時間去練習啦，同埋礙於身形嘅問題，咁其實華人真係比較輸蝕，但係我真係好希望即係可以培養翻多啲華人入翻香港隊，即係可以佔翻席位咯。